Alright, bro. Peace.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away.
Bro, why do they keep doing that, bro? Fucking put Malik Neighbors as my kicker.
Got someplace to stay? Romana? Better stay away from all my old friends, you know?
After they accept the penalty.
I left my bags there, but
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker.
Damn, bro, I gotta fucking switch them. He's too slow to use her.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
They are now set for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He gets caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Yeah, he's totally killing me on the first drive of the game. He's killing me.
He's still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Killing me.
Goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good.
Beating my ass.
The game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't throw picks. I don't even throw incompletions.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Cut out left. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Jack won't let anything happen open.
Don't need to.
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
Oh, that's a fucking tutty.
Ooh, he got hit
I
as
needed
he
half a
was
second.
Surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still fighting forward. He's got it in the red zone. It's a New York touchdown.
Barely.
The Giants
Wow, I
pull
threw
ahead
one
6
incompletion.
points.
Oh no!
Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He
Wouldn't it be a
finds
shame if I threw a 70-yard touchdown right after?
Great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Shouldn't we look at that? Okay.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brian Burns coming up with a stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority has got to do some damage.
And they crush him.
Fucking don't even know what play I clicked.
But
Whoops.
yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Starting within 5 minutes.
From the 47. He finds McConkey. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little throw route, but if you just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route with target.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision
Herbert
changes,
to throw once more.
and for your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
He had it for a moment.
That's a KO, baby. Come on.
Jarring loose, incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
And he's hit before he can get
YOLO.
anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that bunt. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. connects with Johnson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short, you back top.
Dude, no way, bro. Just run. Saquon, you're fast as shit. Just run. Catch your ass from the backside like that. No way.
Put in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
Oh, that's a touchdown, bro. They pulled off and everything. Oh my God. I'll punt for him. Let me punt. Good boy, Allen punted for me on 4th and 2.
Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters
What the
throw.
fuck? What the fuck was that? Well, I accidentally highballed that shit and didn't take it off. That was ass.
First down, ball at the 36. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Herbert quick out wide complete. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Herbert once more. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's stopped.
Damn, bro. I fucking messed that up. That was my pick 6.
Still enough for that first down.
Damn.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
You still love Jax?
Now Herbert again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
That was sick. What a user lurk
Simmons picks it off.
by the reigning defensive player of the year.
Not an interception by the reigning
Get gianted.
player of the year. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Come on, T-Law, bro.
It's behind his man.
That's
It
ass.
just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Shouldn't have ran that shit to the short side. Let me sell it myself.
Coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Coming home party.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Giants using their first time out.
Fucking wanted to audible again because it made me do the wrong shit. But if I did that, I would have got a fucking false start and had to punt. We'll burn a timeout.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They're going for this. And he'll get it up
Let's
to
go.
the 38-yard line before
7 feet
going.
lead, bro. Squeeze that bitch in there.
Right call, came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly
Did I
how
get it
they
off?
handle
I don't know.
with
Maybe.
all the pressure that
Snap,
comes right
snap.
from the
Let's
turns.
go.
Handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Giants with 10 to go still on 2nd down.
These days, reliability means accuracy. And with Shields, you're always by your
From the
side.
gun, it's Robinson. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, it doesn't matter first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Shields use that. Together, we've got this.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down. It's an option to the left side. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's on the move. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here.
Snap the ball, bitch.
1st
Fuck.
and 10, it's Lawrence. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. And he won't salvage
Wow.
that. It's a loss on the play.
Wow.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple
Good
more
job,
quarters
O-line.
after
Way to
this short
crumble.
break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
Make this right, bro.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewan with you. So we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20.
Come on, Hyatt. You're faster than that, dude. By a mile.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets it forward to steal about
Wow.
a yard out of that. Brought down on the effort by
Talk
Tony
about
James.
standing in place juke. Dude didn't move his feet even. Just shimmied a little bit.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Escapes a defender. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Neighbors with a catch.
Why are you spinning that way, you dope?
Close to the 40 before going out.
That is is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 39.
Man.
Way too much under that one. Too high.
Good cut by him. Thank God I highballed it.
Normally a gimme for this offense.
He broke down on that shit nicely.
They had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Got a man, Robinson has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He finds Johnson. And he's taken down at the 30. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Lawrence trying again on second. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Lawrence working from the gun. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone.
Oh, come on, T-Law, put it on him. The perfect timing as the user pulls off.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Second and 10 now. Catch is made in.
You'll see me?
And that's a New York touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Everything else is set. You believe him, right? I mean, he's clear of this shit now. Of course. I don't know if he told, bro.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Man in motion here. First and 10, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Warehouse. I don't know how that's going.
On third down, Herbert. Able to get it to Moore. It'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation.
Just some liability stuff.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Giants football.
Realize it's not just you. You want a son.
They've got first down from the 31.
We don't want to talk about this now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's able to drive that pile of backyard. Stopped by Deion Henley. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here, take the other end.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. This time they're gonna
2-on-1, y'all can't fucking hold him.
And the big play
That's
drives
nuts.
them backwards. 2nd down.
Block the fuck.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design. Tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Talk about pushing her out.
And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. We'll see what they come up with.
I didn't even know that shit was in this playbook, bro. That's crazy.
Slipping me enough trying to kill a horse because of what I did to Abel. I deserve that. But I am not the same person I was 2 months ago. I can't be a part of this. Are you playing with people's lives, Gemma? Don't take any innocent. Step on a few toes and you
Lawrence now off the play action.
Jesus, and you really believe that?
Into the hands of Neighbors. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's why you hate yourself so much.
First down throw, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Just a guy.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Gets it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
T-Law, bro. What are you doing?
So that brings up 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Sanko's got to change to survive. I'll never walk away from where it comes.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
He's made that very clear.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a first. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds McConkey. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earned some momentum.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Kittle brings it in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers, 14 points back.
Carrying mental illness. Tend to find weight. No, Kathy.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Escape. It's an LA.
That cheesy ass shit. Damn. That's crazy.
Crucial moment of the game here as the Chargers try for 2. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for
That's
2.
crazy.
That trims the lead
It's alright.
just a little
He ain't
bit.
getting the ball back. Unless he gets this onside kick if he tries it. Nope. Allen, playing me tough, bro. The OG of the whole group. Been here longer than anyone. Longer than me.
Shit looks serious, man.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap again to Robinson.
Come on, bro.
And he gets a
What
few
am I
yards
doing?
forward.
Just fucking run.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That That's a good thing. With too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It is caught left side. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run when crossing that first down marker.
On second down, Robinson. Down the sideline inside the 40. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh shit, forgot to fix my zone drops. Oh well, we're playing shallow.
First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on first is Herbert. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Every once in a while, sure.
Oh shit, I was already in there. That makes sense.
I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
How long have you been separated? The 2
Here we go, second and very long. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. They've got a man in motion. Throwing now. Finds McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the Giants come away with the win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner